great counters, and they have this crazy scaling late game that will have good counters versus, honestly, IG's a bit greedy too. So it's like, you're playing this kind of greedy draft with three cores that require items to really be able to fight early on. And Xtreme, if you give them time, they're going to just straight win this game with the PA.
No, for sure, because as you're saying, PA, one of the heroes that actually got buffs that were actually pretty, they're pretty noticeable, right? This isn't some +5 or +10 here and there. It's it goes up to quite a lot more damage on the dagger nowadays. As you see, base damage 65 at the top level, all the way up to 80. So a decent amount of damage increase, and of course that blur change, making it a little bit trickier to kind of find the PA. You got to get a bit closer.
And now, like the big thing about PA is when she's able to just delete your supports because they can't find her. That's gonna enable her a lot more. So looking at what IG does have though, besides, I mean, it's greedy cores, but at least they have a strong support on the side of the tree. Lion is gonna be a bit of a question mark to see what he can do, because this hero just doesn't get picked too often. It has not been buffed, and he is playing it into Kaka, right? So Kaka now, I find it really funny that we see like one of the first Lions in a long time, and it's against Kaka.
I know they're saying something about it here. Kaka's typing. Look.
Is he really?
They said Lion.
Look, IG Lion. Like, he's definitely saying something about it.
He absolutely is.
You know what it was? It's probably like Emo really wanted to play Storm, and they're like, we can't give Kaka his Lion if we get the Storm. So we got to actually take the Lion first, but they have Rubik. So the problem is now Kaka can still
that's true.
be the Lion.
Yeah, he could become the Lion. That's very true. We'll see if Kaka's able to get some of those big steals.
I gotta try to get some translates. I want to see what's going on because that was pretty. They have to be talking about it. There's no way.
Wait, I could translate. Well, let me get the tools out. I'll work out what's going on. But we do a brief pause here. Apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen.
And the one big thing I'm gonna look at, especially also, is time of itemization for IG. I'm imagining this will be a Witchblade for Emo this game since he's playing versus the Bola of the Brood, the evasion of the PA and stuff like that. But for the other two cores, definitely will take some time for them to be able to at least itemize versus this PA and versus this mischance. And that's definitely why you see, that PA picked up this game, playing versus the Marcy. They tried it, I believe they tried it last season. They ended up losing, I think, with the PA pick, but I thought it was a good PA game. I think they just got like anti-mage Shadow Demon Iode or something. That was the weird game, but let's go. Let's see what we get. You didn't give me any translation.
Oh no, they're spamming too many voice lines. They pushed it up too far. I couldn't catch it.
Nah, fair enough.
Here we go. Good luck, have fun. See, arbitrary ping check here from JT.
Yep. I think he does this every game.
Does he? This is
I always see JT
kind of his opening. Everyone's good luck, have fun. Dash ping.
They're typing. That is a. Come on, get on that one.
I'm going to translate some of this.
All right, let's see how these battle goes, because we're probably going to have a level 1, it looks like here. Kaka, DY smoked. IG trying to find an angle here. All 5 heroes. Boundless already pre-skilled.
Okay, Paparazzi said, I think he said, I can't wait to roll in the pit. So... I guess he's a Pango. He's gonna do something around Roche.
Looking at the roll overall, I'm glad Sheep did point it out and talk about it on the panel a little bit. The roll up in particular versus Tree can be difficult, and rolling into Monkey King. Maybe it's something about just his roll can be difficult this game, because playing into Monkey King ult, into Wukong's plus Tree ult, pre-BKB now at this point can maybe be difficult.
Yeah, sure. That's true. Yeah, you could be talking about rolling into the with the ult holding him in place. Yeah,
I think so.
A bit of banter.
You can't go Shard anymore for the Dispel, so you have to go. I mean, not have to, but you ideally want to go Greaves or BKB relatively early. We'll see.
Oh, I see it. Zhongyu is able to grab that rune. Quick jump away.
Okay.
That'll just be the 2 for 2 here.
2 for 2. Let's see how these lanes end up going down also. See how Paparazzi does in the mid lane. Can definitely be a bit of a tough matchup, especially with the nerfs coming out to the side of the Pango and the buffs coming out to the side of Storm Spirit. Storm now has better, I think it's 1.6, right? Is now a new base attack time. Paparazzi, we see the Pango did lose 15 damage on Shield Crash. So Emo should have a good time there. Top lane, I'd imagine Dust also can do pretty well with these two. So IG's lanes do look pretty strong. Not like they're gonna like run over anything like that, but definitely a bit stronger.
Let's see. Bottom lane.
Bottom is a scary one.
They're getting aggressive onto Zhongyu.
This is probably the most kill lane that we're going to be looking at. Lich has received...
It's just going to be spamming spells.
Yeah. Lich has received tremendous buffs. Like, the cast point, it's instant now pretty much on your Q. The cast range is really nice when you get points in it. You used to not really... You just had a weird time skilling on this hero because you didn't want to max Frost Blast because your other abilities are so good, but now it's like cast range is pretty nutty on it. And the Frost Shield, Frost Shield, obviously gonna have crazy benefits in this game. JT.
Whoa. Gonna get off the edge of the map just in time.
First few levels for sure for the Brood have of course been touched on, have been nerfed. That max move speed bonus is very slow on the level 1 web. I don't think I've seen anyone deviate from this usual skill build though, the 1-1-1. I don't think you wanna actually have to do that at all. Bottom again, DY. Where's PYW?
Gonna be able to hold him back a little bit with the Hex, but...
What? Juking in the fog.
They're still gonna find him. They'll pop a Fairy Fire, turn and get the stun off, but First Blood will go the way of Xtreme Gaming as DY takes down PYW.
Good attempts at the jukes around tree line, but does end up getting gone on, get brought down. So Ghost likely to free farm. Marcy will have to catch back up. But yeah, PA free farming tends to be a pretty good sign when you're playing versus this triple core that can be greedy.
We'll see if IG find any sort of openings to actually be able to punish this PA in the laning stage. They're not going to get easy with that sort of start, though.
No, and definitely not with this. They do have a Lion as their 4th position too, right? Yeah. So just not a very strong laner. Not a very strong hero, period.
Top. See if they get the chance to try and get aggressive onto JT again.
I mean, level 1 is the best window. Level 1 and 2 are your best windows to get the kills. Once it's 3, can be a bit scarier because the trade of the Insatiable with the miss rate can be a bit scary. Kaka just gonna leave JT for some levels. He's just gonna get the bounty rune. Home nearly has his boots done.
Yeah, mid. Pretty much going as you expected.
Yeah, just slightly.
Bit of a lead here for the Storm. He might.
That'll definitely happen, especially Emo. Most comfortable hero, of course, in just matchup. Is quite nice. But PA is free farming. And Ghost is literally having no pressure on him, and now he's actually able to press through the Marcy too. The Blightstone picked up.
You have to rebound away.
These daggers are definitely gonna, it's gonna hurt when he's got it maxed up. Even when he's got that like 3rd point in it, the damage is quite significant. I'm wondering if he gets Blur at 4, or if he just goes full aggression in this lane. It's such a good Blur game. Such a good Blur and Frost Shield game as we were talking about before, but... I'm wondering if he also just goes to Orbital Corrosion or not. Bottom again? I mean, they're getting the jump.
They're going to go straight in again. There's nothing to jump off here for Zhongyu. So he's just got to try and walk back up the lane. He's not making it away.
Uh-oh.
Caught out of position a little bit there on his own.
I mean, not the person you want to be giving this free farm plus extra kills to. He's going to have his Ring of Health done already on Ghost. And yeah, he actually does take Blurred for. I like that. I think this is just such a good Blur game, especially in the lane. Now they can never touch Ghost in the lane.
Yeah, he's going to feel pretty invincible the rest of this laning stage.
Kaka, is he actually going to get away here? Looking like it.
Can actually start salving up and start trading back here with the help of JT pushing into Dust. As Dust, realizing he cannot stand his ground against the Spider right now. As JT just runs the 2 of them back. He's actually going to be able to cut the tree. Should be fine. As JT won't be able to continue trading under the tower. But, very much seeing that the power of the Spider there already showing.
And Kaka just suiciding, going back to base, going to reset and come back up there. Yeah, the Spider, I mean, level 1 is the top part, but he's fully now in his zone, his bottom.
They're going to go in again. PYW's got the 1 charge. He still has a Fairy Fire. The UI wrapping around for the trees. He's going to be able to pull PYW back and set up to take him down again. So all these kills that the Ghost is getting involved in, this is a bit of a dream start for the PA in the safe lane.
Definitely concerning. All 3 lanes looking pretty damn good. Of course, Emo having a little bit of a better time, but Paparazzi now getting his bottle filled up from Kaka. And he's still going to hit level 6. He's not really that far behind either. Actually, he's ahead. He's actually ahead in 60 gold now after having that fill up and stuff. So, and I guess the bounty runes that they were picking up from Kaka. So, looking amazing for XG. And looking at the IG draft, it is tough for them to make moves. It's all early game reliant on Emo. And killing the PA, it's not going to be an easy task for Blur.
See in the mid, they're going to try and go for the plank. Indeed, they'll make this move about a creep before he has it. He's got back up though. Paparazzi will turn his attention over towards the line instead. PYW has got the Fairy Fire and able to turn with the Hex. Might be able to turn this one around here, IG. Sit forward now as the 6 has been hit from Emo. Get the pullback on Paparazzi, but it seems like the damage is quite there indeed. The damage reduction from the shield crash, Paparazzi more than fine, and it'll be QYQX taken out. Emo will at least be able to secure himself the haste rune top. And of course, at the least, doesn't end up dying there, as you know, Xtreme Gaming try and get that nicely timed move on him before he hits the 6, but won't get the kill on Storm.
Stupendous.
3 lanes though. I mean, top lane is a bit traded and stuff like that, but 3 lanes look like they're going just beautiful for Xtreme. Paparazzi even getting some bounty runes and stuff filling up, and it's a 0 pressure on Ghost. A really good PA game just based off of draft, and with this type of start,
Yeah.
definitely gonna have a really explosive game. Yeah, Blur Frost Shield, I feel like the 3 quarters at some point just aren't even gonna hurt this man.
I mean, who kills this PA?
I don't know.
I don't know. The only thing that's going to be a bit of a threat is like the finger, but that's not going to do it on its own.
No.
Outside of that, everybody's just missing their attacks onto this PA. It's going to be a problem for IG.
They're making the move now, but he does have that Blur skilled up, and there is a Lich Bind. They might... He's got 17 wand charges, too. They might just have to, like, settle for a kill on DY down here. The only Ghost... I mean, let's see.
Well, they have to jump forward here from Ghost. They've got the Hex, the backup's in, swashbuckle onto the 3 of them. Ghost has got the 1 charges, he's more than fine. Pops the Blur, they can't kill him. And the turnaround's there. Xtreme Gaming, they should be able to get both of these, they do.
And DY, oh, what a cool build. DY buys an urn. So he's actually gonna be able to heal them up down there and keep playing on the lane. That is actually really, I don't think we ever see a Lich with an urn. I thought maybe for a second, because DY put the Frost Shield on himself, they might have a chance for Ghost, but nope. Tanky enough, had 21 charges at save. And now the rotation for IG is, that is brutal.
If you're not killing the PA now, when are you?
No.
It's definitely a bit of a sad moment there for IG. They're going to feel that themselves. You know, they put all those resources into trying to make that play, and they don't really even come close to killing the PA.
Oh my, 4,200 net worth. Look at the comparison to all the cores, really. 2,400 on Marcy, 2,800 on Monkey King. Even Dust. Dust is getting slowed down up top from this Broodmother. This could be a pretty quick game, Owen. If IG doesn't get like some rotations working together soon.
I mean, after that sort of play, what do you do if you're IG? You know, you're just trying to make a move with the 3 of you to go towards this PA. It didn't work out. Do you go again? Where do you look next?
I think you jungle, let Lion hit 6, and then you make the move. I think right now you're at
the finger could be the
the
thing that tips it over the edge.
You're just missing damage in your draft. You know, your offlane Marcy's going to take a lot of time to build up. That's why it's a very greedy draft. So yeah, they just need the Lion to really hit 6 before I think they want to make any aggressive move. If they make an aggressive move before Lion has 6, I think they'll just lose everyone again. It's Emo!
He wasn't able to zip away. Still had some mana in the tank, but I guess even so, he was 128. He would have been dead anyway. But not able to make it out. They're caught in his own jungle. Bottom lane. See backup come in. There's actually going to be Dust showing up.
Dust.
Look towards DY.
I mean, does Dust want to be here?
I don't think he does. This isn't a great place on the map for IG to be. Dust will get a kill. He's got the Wukongs. But Ghost and Paparazzi, they'll try and stand their ground. Dust, he's definitely winning out on this trade for now. Paparazzi's got shield crash up in a second, but he's not able to make it out of the ult. Dust. He's kind of doing it here for IG. He's got 2 of them, but okay, jumps in over the tower. Ghost will quickly shut him down. But Ghost this time, he should die, and he does. Okay. The burst is there from Emo, so IG, they very much force it there in the bottom lane. They will get the kills. They get the mid, they get the carry. Sure, they lose their own carry, but not without Dust getting some action on the way out.
He did better. I actually thought they would just reset out of the Wukongs, right? And then like go back in on him afterwards. They fought inside of it, and Dust actually comes in pretty clutch. Still need a lot more going for them, of course, because the Brood is now running rampant and stuff like that. But they do at least slow down Ghost a bit. A little bit.
Arms for the dead.
And now they do have PYW with 6 as well, too. So potentially they could get another kill early on onto Ghost if he's not careful now. I did not expect that to actually happen. I thought Dust was just going to die and actually get nothing out of the rotation. Good on him to at least get something. Now where do you go? Especially as this Monkey King. Scary position to be on the map. Don't want to go top. Bottom probably isn't safe either, so where does Dust want to play on the
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's
some of the mid lane.
Oh my god, JT. I'm just looking at this Quelling Blade.
Just got to be very careful to reveal his position. Bottom lane, IG able to take the tier 1.
PYW, see you later.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
What? Give this to your PA. Stop taking kills from Ghost. He's close to battle.
Dire's middle
10 to
tower
4.
has fallen.
Another tower taken. Early towers versus the tree as well, always super important. And great wards coming out too, so they can watch any movements. Keep setting up the farm for Ghost.
I see.
Dire's
Emo. Try and go for DY, but DY's already able to get the shield off. I won't be able to commit him for that one, Emo. Not enough damage to deal with the Lich once that protection's up.
Quick from DY. Kaka, what's he gonna get? Oh, that's a beautiful one. I mean, now it's a blur, a frost shield, and a living armor potentially on Ghost, so even harder to bring him down. JT, a free game for this Brood, even though they did try to counterpick in the lane. It didn't work whatsoever. Mech is already done. Mid jump.
Oh, they're going to go for that big zip. And it will pay off. They'll get Kaka.
Okay. I mean, that is the finger used. I guess PYW just really wants to get some gold so he can get enabled in stacks as well to get an early blink, but not saving it for a core.
Stupendous.
I feel like XG's just gonna be like, okay, cool. No finger now. Sweet. Ghost. You can play a little more aggressively.
Starting to try and reclaim their jungle, but not really any chance of finding the spider right now. JT also gearing up to be very difficult for IG to burst, to be able to get anywhere close to killing, really.
Their damage
take a lot.
Their damage is so limited until they have items on the 3 cores. Like, Witchblade is soon finished for Storm, so that's gonna help a lot, but the timings are coming out faster from XG, and I mean, IG's greed is kind of playing into the hands of XG, it feels like, unless they make every successful rotation. And I'm looking at these stacks already, too. What, it's a triple Ancient stack already picked up there for XG, so Ghost, as soon as he has Battle Fury, which is about to be finished, he'll just get jumped up to, like, an Ogre Club or whatever he wants. Level 10, too. It's a high-level PA.
He's been involved in a good amount of action already, 2-1 on 5. It's 13 minutes in. It's been a very, very nice start for him.
He is chilling. And looking at DY, he's just going for, since the lane went really well, too, now he can just max Frost Shield. This damage reduction, yeah, I mean, whichever core that he does put it on, it feels like if they get focus fired, they might just end up surviving everything.
I want to see if they can
Radiant are scanning.
some sort of big core kill around this entrance to the jungle. Eyes on Emo and QYQX.
I feel like for IG, they need to have like a really big overgrowth plus Wukong to be able to try to take fights at this point for 6G.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Emo?
Ooh.
What?
Okay, back down to the rune. I thought he was going for in the first place, but he ended up zipping straight past it, and he's now out of mana. I thought he was going to zip for the rune, but he zipped straight back up to the high ground. Obviously, he didn't know that Xtreme Gaming was there waiting for him. I mean, but he got quite a rude awakening.
Paparazzi had a big smile after I think he was like, what the hell is he doing? Like, a very emo-esque aggressive play gets punished right when he finishes Witchblade 2. I mean, momentum just heavily in the favor of XG. Battle Fury's done. PA chilling, free farming all 3 cores. Game feeling very straightforward for them. IG gonna have to make literal magic happen. PYW almost has Blink.
He's close. He's very, very close.
Yeah,
it's going to be tough. You can see that there in the odds. It's provided to us by a partner, esportsbet.io. Very much feeling that this game should be in the bag here for Xtreme. If you look at the PA and the progress that's been had so far, very much reason to believe that. Ghost having a great time, and in a game where there's not a lot that IG have to deal with the PA.
No, definitely not. PYW settles for another support kill. Of course, uses finger, has Blink Dagger. Finished up. But yeah, not able to find a successful one onto a core. So I think XG, these kills, they do not care at all. They're just like, yep, Lich died, whatever, Rubik died, cool. All 3 cores. Free farming. Paparazzi is still queuing up the shard. Oh, we'll see. I mean, it's good to chain stun, but of course it does not dispel the root.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Emo is doing Ancients. Okay. Means map is just fully open for XG to gank right now.
And they're going to look to try and dive this tower. In they go, Kaka with the stolen bull lightning closes the gap. That's dust gone. IG running out of safe areas to find farm on their cores. PYW also caught. That's going to be them having eyes on his Blink Dagger, so
And
won't be able to surprise them with that item pickup.
He steals Hex now. Kaka, he has become the Lion. Emo's game even more difficult. I did not like that Emo did Ancients there. I gotta be real. I think when they don't know that he's doing them on Xtreme Gaming, but if your Storm is doing Ancients at that point, your Marcy's farming, and your Monkey King's farming, nothing's happening on the map. There's no pressure, so actually just has freedom to really pick and choose who they want to go for there. As they do that immediately, now start progressing onto the tower. 6k lead. And Ghost now. It's Ancients time. It's a quad stack. Good God, this PA is massive.
Amazing what you'll find laying on.
I hope he goes Deso instead of the BKB though. Might as well at this point in the game.
I mean, you could be tempted.
Yeah, he's gonna just one-shot even like some of these cores and supports. Everyone's so squishy. Safe route, of course, is BKB, but
See what they can get with the smoke IG. They need something. They're gonna get him with the jump. Go for the Lich, and they'll get him. DY's gone.
okay. And they get a bigger target. They just keep killing supports. Baka, they're going for
They're gonna
him.
go in with the aggressive Blink down into the river. Dust, he'll commit in as well.
He commits? What the?
I mean, that's super aggressive play. He'll get the Boundless off. But he's not surviving this one. That's Dust gone. Emo.
Oh, Ghost maybe.
Yeah, they've got the finger burst. Oh, it's
Nice.
a great burst from PYW. They're actually able to bring down Ghost. See if they can get more. They've got the overgrowth as well. The control onto JT.
Okay.
They've got the Brood as well.
Not
IG.
bad.
Doing it here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, maybe until the Chain Frost comes in and then suddenly Paparazzi's ready to turn back into the fight. They were doing it momentarily. They got a couple of big kills. They take down the PA. They take down the Brood, but it ends up costing them 4 of their lives. And in the long run, it's still good for Xtreme.
I'm astonished that they walk up that hill blind. They don't have a ward in this river area at all. They just try to walk up versus 3 heroes, versus Chain Frost of all things. Good kills, though. Getting the PA is
They
nice,
got the
but
PA, yeah.
I mean, Dust with... That was kind of a maniac jump, I gotta be honest with you. Jumps in... I don't know, because he knew everyone was there too, right? Like, he just jumped right into 3-4 heroes. I mean, maybe he didn't expect absolutely everyone, but...
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, I mean, I think Telekinesis had already been used, so maybe didn't respect the fact that Kaka still had the Hex.
I guess, yeah, it must have been something along those
You know what
lines.
I mean? I mean, at the end of the day, he got the PA killed, you know, forced to fight, but, you know, at this point, if they're able to sort of walk away after they get the Brood, it would have been amazing. But as you say, they kind of get baited into, you know, getting a bit carried away with those 2 kills they got, and Paparazzi DY are able to turn it around, make sure that Xtreme Gaming still come out on top.
Yeah, they lost their, they had that ward on the cliff initially at the start. I think JT de-warded it. I think it's with like his spiders and stuff like that. So then they just run into the fight without vision. And XG, they did have vision. I think there was a fresh placed obs ward from DY right toward the end of that fight to be able to get that. So, I mean, vision in a lot of these games, it's super important to be able to go for these extra kills. And now Kaka, he had Hex. Now he's got her Spike. So probably an even better steal. Sure, he's playing versus Storm, but they seem to have tons of answers for Emo anyway.
And we have got it indeed, Ghost, as you say. He says, you know what? We're
I like
chilling.
it.
Let's just get this Deso out first before the BKB this game.
Yeah, it gives him, it unlocks Roche. He doesn't even have it, and they're still doing it right now. Lucky shot plus the Deso.
There he is, on his way now.
And it's easy stacks, really, this game. I mean, this Lion is so fragile, so is the tree. 1 dagger and a jump, likely just dead. I like that he's gone for the greed this time around.
There we go, Roche's gone. He's got his Deso, and now he's got the Aegis to keep himself safe.
Oh boy, and a blink now for Paparazzi also, so easier access into the fights. Really nice warding. I do have to give a lot of credit to XG this game. Great wards, keeping them inside like the team fights and stuff like that too, just waiting for the opportunities. IG, I mean, heavily on the back foot, so it's a lot harder for them to get this vision down. How's our levels looking though? Marcy, still not 12, but she did find a Brigand's Blade, so that's pretty nice. Problem is that it just like, it's the Marcy pick, it's just so answered. Because there's this Frost Shield, there's this Lucky Shot, there's the Bola, there's so many different elements that it seems like XG has just fully counteracted versus all this physical damage.
That should help.
Dust.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
XG knows they're playing down
They're
here.
going to go straight towards him. I mean, he'll clear the wave and I imagine get out of this area.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
XG is going to start hunting.
DY might, I don't know. Do they have a ward on either of these? Kaka? No, no ops. Okay.
Dust knows he's playing it safe. Deep in the corner of the map.
You say that, he might jump up for the next way.
Nah, he won't now. Yeah, as
here.
soon as he sees that Ghost is clearing this one, he's not going to mess around here any longer.
I mean, they scouted everything, though. Spiderlings from JT sent into the Dire Jungle. He saw all 4 heroes clustered, so he's probably telling his team, hey, they might smoke pretty soon. So XG has tons of information on the map right now. JT, spotted.
He's going to try for the setup. They open him with the Vortex. Ybb looking to close the gap. Won't get in range for the stun, and Emo's now out of mana.
JT giving him the high 5, and that now has revealed that ward that they placed too. So JT gonna be very aware of that high ground vision. And what, 3 heroes, maybe 4?
Nice 4. Yeah, they have 4 at the start of that attempt. Oof. Even Dust was kind of joining.
Rough. And now Ghost, who did go down, quote unquote, greedy route. IBKB's pretty much done anyway because he's so farmed.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Level
attack.
16. And we saw pointed out there by Observer, looking at those differentials and levels. 16, 14, 14 on the cores to 14, 13, 11. Ybb nearly keeping up with his offering.
We've got smoke time from IG. They've got to find something big with this. They do have a regen room for the Storm to play with.
So difficult now versus Aegis, though. It's like these team fights are incredibly complicated. You probably have to just kill Paparazzi first.
Oh yeah, for sure. You don't want to jump in the PA right now. Paparazzi, or maybe even DY, stop him from getting these shields off.
Nice scan. Successful scan from XG. They're just gonna bail.
Dire are scanning.
They're close to some pretty nice item timings. XG just being patient. BKB nearly done for PA. Glimmer almost done for the Lich. And then there's no hope for IG to win a team fight. Already kind of feeling that way anyway in the midst of all this, but when the BKB done for PA, plus an Aegis, just going to be able to likely waltz through. And I think what, JT has a Hex also. Okay, so yeah, 3 pretty huge items coming together for the side of for XG.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Dust just desperately trying to find some sort of position on the map to farm it.
It's just so fragile. No, no BKB still done. It's 23 minutes in. Smooth game from XG so far.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And once again, just sort of taking over this jungle of IG. And in position to move towards the mid or the top lane wherever they see some potential action. Hex done on JT.
By the way, last pick Brood, everybody. Left till the overall, pretty much last pick.
And I mean,
second to last pick, but
as you say, I think what definitely was a case that they were leaning more on the matchup in the lane, kind of causing issues for the Brood, but it just didn't this game. No. JT didn't care.
Nope. Full freedom, top 2 net worth.
It's probably not getting through again. At least not to the point where it's left into for the availability as the 5th pick.
And also, maybe they're going to opt away from going for 3 right-click cores. Literally, all 3 of their cores are right-click, and it's a PA in the game. And a Lich. 2 of the best heroes in the game versus just those straight right-clickers. Yeah, XG has all the answers. Take top tower, sweep outpost, finish up these next few items. They're ready and willing to take any fight if it does come to them now at this point. BKB done for Monkey. But still feels quite fragile to how gigantic.
I mean, and just won't be able to match the amount of physical damage that's coming out from Ghost if Ghost is able to get on top of him.
No, and the other like small things too, right, is they have a Marcy offlane. So it's like this carry from offlane, meaning we got no Greaves. We got no Aura carriers, while on the side of XG, obviously they have that Brood that's always going to be able to help out in both the aggressive and defensive potential. And these spiders, I mean, look at this. Like, these spiders are non-stop scouting. Like, PYW just got trapped by a spider there for a second. Actually had to stun to kill it. So much information being given. IG is just, they're hugging his 5 heroes. They are so scared.
He's trying to get Emo's next item online. He's got a lot of money still yet to spend.
The greed is not paying off for them. XG is more than happy to continue scaling with their draft.
Now IG, they know they can't come anywhere close to XG right now.
Need the BKB on Storm if they want to look to take any fight to get these pickoffs.
And maybe then if they get in with some sort of opening hex or lock down onto the PA or the Pango, they can focus and take them out. It's not going to be easy in so many ways as well with their items and spells that XG can save one another.
Triple BKB timing will make it easier for them to like bypass supports and stuff like that, but focus firing these cores, yeah, just because how farmed they are is not easy whatsoever. And as we've mentioned multiple times, yeah, blur, damage reduction, from Lich, etc.
Ghost level 18 now, so the big crits are hit.
Oh boy. Yeah, it's like, who do you go on? Right? It's like, it feels like you have to go on the supports, but then it's like, Paparazzi's just gonna roll the team fights completely. But you can't really go for the Pango either because he's super tanky.
Yeah, I feel like someone's just got to... Like, you got to rely on PYW to get some sort of Hex or send off onto the Pango. Yep. And then the rest of the team kind of has to just kill the Lich.
Bottom. They know Dust is still lingering. They found him.
Well, they do. Paparazzi in the trees. He's got the BKB TP, so they won't kill him.
Okay. Do you queue up the Basher immediately on Paparazzi? He's still got to execute, but it's potential. No, actually, they have PA Basher, so maybe not needing it. Kaka, though, with a very nice spell steal. Can now traverse the map in seconds.
They'll go for a smoke it here, XG.
I think that one might have been spotted. But they have vision here. Kaka's in.
Oh, he is. Straight in he goes. PYW tries to react it with a jump and the stun. Ghost, he's in with a BKB. As he's taken out Zhongyu, takes out QIQX, and now he's ready to turn towards the carry, take out Dust. Triple kill for Ghost. I mean, at this point, they're just making it look easy here on the PA.
Perfect. I mean, again, it's perfect warding from XG, right? They just wait. They see everybody with that ward. Ghost knows exactly who to jump. I think they frost shielded the Spiderling there by accident, but it didn't even matter. No damage from IG at this point. No magical and no physical.
And nothing's killing this PA. Ghost. No. Up to the high ground push.
That is a rough one. It's too greedy. It's the Storm, Monkey King, Marcy course for me, really.
It's just a PA's dream.
Yeah, just PA. It's like, okay, everyone's right clicker. I can just chill at farm. I have a very successful lane as well, too, because I'm playing versus Lion and I have a Lich behind me. Everything. I mean, it really feels like it's just a crisp game from XG with like little to no mistakes. It's like, yeah, there's 9 kills from IG, but look, when you look at who they're on, 4 are DY, 2 are Kaka, so 6 of those 9 are the 2 supports. As, yeah, now to Roche. Free shard for Ghost. And he's already queued up Aghanims. So itemization is extremely ideal. If he does get to the Aghanims in this game, he's going to have the Dispels for the root and whatnot too. And he's just going to, I mean, kill everyone in seconds. These constant refreshes.
$18K lead. This is looking pretty impossible here for IG.
Yeah. They need time, but as you said, time doesn't benefit them. They need MKBs and stuff, but very far away. Feels like this could just be that GG smoke. One last effort. JT's already in position to scout it. Yeah, breaks it right away.
And they get the jump with the Hex. They try and go on the Spider here, see if they can take down JT. Burst from the finger, but JT is still alive. Step forward. Have they not got detection? They'll see him now.
It took him a second.
It did take him a bit of time. They get the kill. It took a lot. Pretty much took everything from them here. And indeed will also cost them Zhongyu's life. He tried to jump in and see if they could get more. They weren't getting anything more out of that. They killed the Spider, but as I say, they pretty much have to use everything.
Yeah, 3 BKBs used. Tree didn't even find an opportunity to get an ult off. Honestly, JT almost somehow lived.
It was close.
He's so tanky. The Greaves, the Frost Shield, and everything.
Did the Invictus just wear? Did they have any sort of detection there? It felt like.
I thought they had a dust on PYW. I think maybe it got dispelled from Greaves. I didn't get to actually see in the midst of all the chaos.
Oh, they do have gem on QIQX. I guess he just wasn't close enough to start. Oh, he only just got it.
Picked it
okay,
up.
fair enough. Maybe they didn't at the time. And we'll see her again on the replay. Just they get the kill, and it takes so much.
It's the ideal one that it's how XG wants the fight to go down though. They're like JT wants to get jumped here, so everybody else just has full freedom. Let me see. Yeah, dust was dispelled by Greaves. And then he gets glimmered, and then he gets redusted afterwards. They're bringing their detection.
They are. Indeed, as you say, just well timed with the Greaves usage. That's the full Ags. Done for Ghost. The items continue to fly over the PA. 22k net worth.
Holy moly. Level 20, yeah. This could be that. This is the rampage item. Let's see if he's able to get it.
He could get a rampage.
He could definitely get a
Indeed.
rampage.
There's definitely potential for that this game.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Especially if
under
it's like the
attack.
way the fights are always going to be happening, where he just has the most free. I mean, and yes, Aegis too, of course, too, but he just has full freedom to pick and choose his targets. So now Rax,
Radiant's bottom tower
that
has
did
fallen.
Emo do it again? He did it again. I mean, he does this a couple times when I think he knows the game's over. He goes blink on Storm.
Oh.
Dyer's
I
middle
don't know
tower
why
is
he
under
did it. He did it some other games too.
Oh, here we go.
There's the blink.
They're going to try and get it onto Ghost. That's the Aegis gone. See it? They are going to be ready with the backup, though, to enable Ghost. Oh,
Holy
my
God.
goodness. 1,200 damage crit coming out there from Ghost, which swiftly says goodbye to Emo's life.
Surrounds middle barracks.
But he did a nice little fancy play with the blink. He pulled blink away. I mean, they know, right? They know that the game is pretty much impossible.
Yeah, certainly it feels like it's been that way for a while here.
Yeah. Double Lotus Orbs now also. JT has one finished.
Dyer's top barracks are under attack.
It's a rough one.
I think they'll definitely make more of a conscious effort to not leave themselves open for the possibility of being PA'd like they have been here.
Yeah.
As you say, it's just one of those rare games that you see where it's just what can they do? What can they do? They didn't give themselves any sort of a chance against this hero.
Nope. Triple physical cores, limited magical damage from supports.
And they had the chance, right? Because what the pick that the PA came out and then they decided to go with the Monkey King last pick, right?
Yeah, I mean, they wanted a solution for Brood, but maybe didn't think about grand picture, right? Where
that's
they
true.
had Storm and Marcy, and
They were
then
probably
they're
like,
like,
oh my
wait.
goodness, they got Brood, we forgot about Brood, we got to pick something for this matchup,
Yeah.
and then, oh, hang on. Wait, who's going to kill this PA? Definitely feels like that's been the case here. Picking up the kills here with the grits. Ghost, that's going to be a full abyssal on its way out to him.
They're still playing it kind of patient. This is reminding me of the Vici of the old days, where they want to build up like a 50,000 gold lead before they fully end and commit. Looks like JT does want to do that, though. Dust has MKB,
All right.
but just too little, too late. And his other two cores are just very non-existent.
Storm's got a blink.
Sorry, sorry. Yeah, I know. Oh, God.
So poor old Dust is probably looking over. You know, he's got, as you say, got his MKB. Then he's like, I'm still trying here.
Emo's done this before. He did this last tour as
But you
well.
said also in games that
In
were
game when they were
losses.
losing. Yeah, they were heavily losing, and he buys Blink as like last item. And
Dyer's bottom tower.
the game, I think, ended actually immediately after he did it last time, if I'm not mistaken. But
I mean, Arcane Blink, it's going to be nice. It's going to take him some time to get it.
definitely not the third item that you want to see on your Storm
I
Spirit.
mean, well, let's theory craft it, but you get this nice mana cost reduction. You know, if you do a bit quick blink before you start zipping about.
Radiant's top tower.
There's
I
some
don't know.
theory to this.
There's definitely something there. When the nulls were broken.
Radiant structures are fortified.
XG. Yeah, playing it a bit patient here. No rush. DD in the bottle. They're ready for a fight if it does happen, but
I
Not
could
rushing
look
things.
at you all day.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone does show, Ghost will be instantly on top of them.
I like reading tooltips and stuff when we're at these points of games where it's just like one team's like stock, can't really make moves. Some of his tooltips are really funny. I don't know. IG?
Dyer's middle tower.
Uh-oh, DY's just in!
Oh! It's going to go for the solo ult there onto PYW. Paparazzi is in with the Rolling Thunder. They will jump onto the PA. Got a little bit of control, but not enough to stop him from getting off his BKB. DY, though, and JT will still end up falling.
Okay,
So
good
IG, not a bad jump. Not a bad jump at all, considering the situation they're in. They'll get a couple of kills.
That MKB, the Mindbreaker, definitely doing some pretty good work there. Dust getting an ideal one. Kind of surrounding everybody there. Ghost just a bit scared to run right into that Wukong. And DY maybe being a little overzealous too. You know, just getting the hell in there, trying to start the fight as this Lich. IG. Some fighting hope, perhaps. Next Roche, probably now. XG is going to be looking to that to force it, but
Oh, Emo!
Stolen Hex.
He was not expecting Kako to be hit.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, he's playing Lion. He's always going to be able to find it at some point. Up top, this is a big kill if they get on the tree also. He has both of the gems. QIQX. Can he get away?
What?
Kaka, he's stalking him.
Well, they know where he's gone as well. All the way that the siege group's attacking. Oh,
The Hex.
Dust is trying to help out, but in attempting to kind of help out, he may have put his own self in danger. So the Swashbuckler's bringing him low. BKB, of course, still on cooldown on the Monkey King. So he's going to try and stand his ground, but he's dead. They wanted to try and help QIQX in the situation, but it's costed them everything.
They're like, we got to protect the gems.
Yeah.
Wait,
They're both dead now.
We lost all 3 cores. Oh, man.
We got buyback on the 2 of them.
Back to business.
And the gems are protected. You know, QIQX did make it out.
True. But at what cost?
Quite a bit.
They might have to buy. Oh, this is pain. They might have to buy back on the Monkey King. Otherwise, they might just get megged. 30 seconds. He really doesn't want a buyback, of course. Let's see. I mean, Megas will likely be claimed.
Dire's bottom tower.
20 seconds.
Gotta do something.
Okay, XG. Still playing it patient. Okay. Scouting the Roche area. It is 30 seconds until it comes back up.
Is under attack.
Giving a lot of respect to that Monkey King MKB.
Definitely, as you say, opting for the safer play. No need to risk it.
They're like, we don't know. Kaka will yell at us, and so will Lanem if we make a mistake with this type of lead. So I'm sure Kaka has tons of words. Very vocal player, constantly making calls. And yeah, that Roche is up. And they'll find an Arcane Rune right outside of it. Multiple Aeon Discs also.
Who's taking the Ags? I'm probably giving it to the Pango, right?
Yeah, I mean, he did opt to skip away from it, right? He went Bastion plus Aeon, so sure.
Now they're going to try and head over IG.
Wouldn't it be cool if they gave it to DY, though? Give me an Ags Lynch, baby.
Would be nice for that extra bit of AoE control.
That would be hype, but they would never do that. Because there's
There
greedy
we go,
cores in the game.
Paparazzi, he'll take that one. Aegis going to the PA here, Ghost.
Wait, what is going on in this jungle? Why are there like multiple tier 1 neutral items just laying on the floor?
I saw JT brought a lot of them out.
Oh, he just brought them and dropped them?
Oh, is that what he did? Yeah, it was on his courier. He had like a fairy trinket and a broom handle. Is that
He
what
has the
saying?
Arcane Ring too. I guess he's just dropping neutral items in their face.
What? Okay, there you go.
Yeah, look, he put him. Look, he put another.
Where did he put the rest?
They're in the jungle. They're on near the ward on the left side there. There's a broom handle and a trusty shovel. He's just memeing on him. JT's having fun. The jump.
Oh, they got the overgrowth. Ghost, he's ready to take that off him. A couple of hits and Dust is gone. The buybacks, of course, have come out straight away from the 2 of them. So they can get the jump in. They do get the opening onto the PA. They got the damage, though. Ghost is able to jump out of the Wukong's command. Emo will continue to try and chase him. So though the evasion causing issues, not enough to save him from going down the 1. So that is the Aegis gone. But they've lost PYW, they've lost QIQX. QIQX still has buyback available. Dust has to be careful.
What?
Already bought back for this.
GG.
And indeed, they'll tap out. They know that they can't turn this one around anymore. GG is called. Xtreme Gaming take this game 1. And I think IG definitely went back to the drawing board in terms of the draft.